Hello everybody, welcome to The Hunter Called the Wild. I'm Michael, your host. This is Parque Fernando, part 2. We'll be streaming these today, this one. We've streamed Silver Ridge Peaks and Cuatro Colinas, 3 missions. On this one we'll do 2 or 3 and we'll continue on. That being said, we're going to go up here and do challenge. So what I'd like to do is I want to go back to the main bullock or an axis deer. So we got to do that. So what we'll do, we'll go right here to the fast travel. A bullock or an axis deer. Now what you do there for that is you simply got to be careful with it. My recommendation is go into camp. So you need to go into camp and get access. Now I'm going to go in the storage area. Now of course my weapons I'm going to stay the same. Ammo, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. Axis deer, bullock, black buck. So that ain't no good. Axis deer screamer. So yeah, so them 3 weapons would, or 3 items will do good. That's okay. Really, we don't need to treat that. So what I'd like to do when I get to about about $60,000, I might just buy 3 more ladder stands or something. But until then, I'm just going to buy another ladder. I'm just going to use my ladder here. Somewhere I've lost one, which it don't surprise me. So we'll just put that on there. So harvest a black buck, be our guest is the mission. So what I'd like to do, a black buck or an axis deer. So what you want to do, you want to definitely put your items in place. Antler rattler, black buck. Yeah, so that's a black buck item, and an axis deer screamer would work. Now you can also put your stand. You can put your stand there if you want. So of course you want to go the way I always found them down here below the item. Of course you can start right here and go up the hill. I think I killed one right here. So you can actually go right up through here and find one if you want. But we'll just head down this way since we're going to harvest deer or a black buck. So this is a black buck call, a rattle antler. And of course our other item that we can use is a axis deer collar. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're moving along. So I like to do, it don't matter what kind of animal it is, as long as it's a black buck or an axis deer. Now I like to head this way toward that lake. Sometimes you find traction, you have to go that way and find one. I just like going down here toward, I just like to go toward this area here and be alright. Remember, it's got to be an axis deer or a black buck. They are very cagey, so you might want to take even a look at your colors to see what they look like. You know it's going to be green on the ground when you find them. They do love to run around in that purple stuff, I've noticed. Some of the black bucks and them love that kind of situation. So we got to harvest this animal. And as we go out through here, we'll listen. Now you don't have to bring that tree stand. You can bring any tree stand you. Listen for cone vibrations.
Not all tracks lead to animals, so I always apply the sniff test. If the droppings are fresh, your game is close by. But if you find also droppings, that animal is long gone, and you should look for a more recent trail.
Yeah, the droppings, that's a good intelligence on any of the maps. When you do find animals, make sure that you find fresh droppings. If it's got to be fresh or freshest just now on the droppings when you're trying to find these animals. So there's that, like right there's tracks. There's some dung. Looks like the animal is going that way to me. We'll find out what it is. It's actually a mule deer. It's an animal we don't. It's fresh. That means the deer is real close. But we're going to head over here and look for a black buck or a mule deer. Or I'm sorry, an axis deer. I had mule deer on the brain. This is kind of like a funnel down here. That's a mule deer, so I'm not worried about that. Not really worried about the mule deer. I'd rather have an axis deer or black buck. You see a lot of them down this way, usually around the lake. Just gotta watch the mule deers do blend in with them. Sometimes you might look for a while for the animals. And someone said this game is too easy. I think that's someone that's never platinumed the game. Or someone just talking crap in the game. The game is very challenging, I believe. There's nothing too easy about it. The way the game plays already can be very frustrating. Some maps don't seem to have any population of wildlife, and that can be kind of disheartening. So the next phase you want to do is simply go like right here. That's that mule deer, so don't worry about that. So since the wind has shifted on us, let's simply go right here by this lake and head up the river. We'll kind of head to the left, and then we'll kind of turn up and go up the area. I do know there's usually axis deer and deer here. Usually, and plus the wind's a lot better for the choice. I have seen a few axis deer and stuff in here. So, yeah. I just thought this would be a little more convenient for us. This green. It depends on the time of day too. I didn't really check that. And that's another key element. So that could be... There's an axis deer.
Do you say axis deer or chital?
And he's going the right way. Holy cow,
So from now
that's
on,
wonderful.
you do too. These beauties were introduced to Patagonia about
Oh,
a
there's several
century
axis
ago.
deer.
Like
Good.
everything else, they thrive here, turning out world-class bucks. They like wander in single file.
Ooh,
So don't
very
be surprised if tracking one leads you to an entire queue.
Plus the puma.
I have an affinity for humans, not just hunting them. Appraise them, rehabilitate them, protect them. I bet we have more pumas per kilometer in this reserve than anywhere else in the Americas. They have a simple philosophy, one which I have applied to my business dealings. Respect the puma respects you. But this respect the puma one, you get no second chance, ¿viste?
So it's an axis deer. So sometimes they can be a little problematic. So we can see that they're going this way. So they're not too far away. So let's rearrange some of our inventory. That sounds like one. Black buck. We'll take him. If he comes. It says a black buck or an axis deer, so it don't really matter what. There he is. So see, you can see that they're coming. I don't care what it is. As long as it's something to kill. A black buck or an axis deer, I don't care what it is. There's a black buck. I missed every shot, I think. Wow, I'm terrible. Ain't that awful? There you go. Dusted him. I had to make up for it, didn't I? That was awful. That was awful. Forgive me. Sometimes this game, I don't know. It's confusing. I don't know why. Sometimes the way it reacts to the controller, the way the thing works, is really meticulous and picky. I mean, I think it's... I got brand new controllers and it don't seem to help. So, I figure that deer's down. I mean, that bit's down. So there's... it's a black buck, so that's what we're...
There are antelope and then there are black bucks. The black bucks were imported here from their native India. I bet if you ask them, they like Patagonia better. The grass, the woods, everything is more abundant here. That means larger, healthier black bucks. Look for males with big horns, 3 tweets, white spiders, and tips pointing outward if you're searching for the ultimate trophy. But look at to hungry because these deer flower get their limbs. There's a set at the location marked with the phantom. Bring them in there and lock it up with the predator hills of Parque Fernando. Será delicioso.
So now we got to do this part of the mission. We done this. We harvest the black buck. Building blocks, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So harvest the black one. Take your harvest to the market. So we're not quite done yet. So it's easy. All you gotta do is go up here and teleport to the house. Simply just go to the outpost and put it, and that's all that.
You won't believe it. Young Mona took the DNA test to see who was her father, Facundo de Churro or Gaston the Lying Dog. The result? Neither man was the father. Simona's search starts anew. This show always gets me with the tweet. My heart.
So this is the mission. We just go over here and put the meat in here.
See the shed? Laser gaming there. Hang it up on the hook and lock the door. It's too bad we don't have home storage here, or you could stockpile meat for the future. Running a refrigerator on generator power would cost me a fortune in petrol. We'll need a better power source soon. When we have that power and the whole party is up and running, you will lead groups like these VIP hunting parties. For now, I will assign the party to someone else while you prepare the reserve for their arrival. For example, we want our guests to have some easy fun when they get here. What's more fun than a dark sun? We have beautifully bloomed cinnamon seals. I see them all the time at Lago Perón. All it takes is some decoys and a collar to bring in a whole flock. Go to Lago Perón and set up decoys for the incoming party.
You can see it's right there. So we're really right here, so it don't matter. So you can just go in here and access your garage. And go for it. This is where you unlock the duck decoys for this area. I like how they left the door open on that. You think they would shut it down so you wouldn't have to worry about the predators. Look at all the deer running. Probably red deer or axis deer or mule deer, one or the other. Look at all them. Yes. I think it's red deer. Interesting.
A fast young lady named Beatriz Cabrera to leave this country party. Beatriz is a gaucha, born and raised on the land, tougher than most men, and the apple of my nephew's Vicente's eye. I told Beatriz to shoot myself, so the party will be in good hands. In case she needs anything, I gave her your number. If she reaches out, help her if you have the time. I try to place those in a natural grouping. Thank you. Now we have an urgent problem. The fan belt on the generator that powers the lodge site busted. Perhaps it was sabotaged by an energy salesman. I'll worry about that. You worry about getting the power back on so the crew can continue working. Unfortunately, we are a long way from the nearest hardware store, but as we say, lo atamos con alambre. You know, improvise, like MacGyver. Try salvaging a fan belt from the site marked on your 100 mate. That's an old excavator left behind by a mining operation decades ago.
Fairly easy, just go to this house right up here, Castilla or lock, and just go right down here. So the thing is, you don't have to use too many waypoint things here, because they don't leave a yellow area. So all you gotta do is just simply run your ATV down there and grab the belt. It's on an old machinery, so be careful. There are elements up here that can harm you, like these mean critters, these raging bison or Cape buffalo. Very dangerous, very mean. But yeah. They seem to be agitated by these ATVs. So
you are now near the first site where I plan to build the lodge, but my nephew convinced me to select a more central location. He was right, I think, but it's more difficult to get supplies to the middle of the reserve. Case in point, now. You should see the excavator soon. I could have it removed, but there's something I like about it. It represents the failures of those who would have destroyed this place, had Fernando and I not rescued from them. Pelotudos. Their loss is our gain. See if you can salvage an appropriate fan belt. You got the bell? Re buena. Vamos. Back to the lodge.
So you just simply go right back here to the lodge, which is right there. You activate it.
Bring that fan belt to the generator. How are your mechanical skills? Can you fix it yourself?
Maybe.
he visto. ¿Qué? ¿Busted again? Mala leche. Yo estoy en el horno. Tranquila, Carolina, tranquila. This isn't your fault. It's my fault. The silver lining is that now we have no choice but to set up a more sustainable power source. I wanted solar power, but let me tell you, wind turbine salespeople are persistent. This one guy claims he can save me back some cash. Personally, I don't think there's enough wind here. Neither does the sentence. For the sake of due diligence and you test this salesman's claims, collect the wind gauges at the front of the lodge.
So I think we'll stop here. And I think we'll stop here because we've already done several. We've done 4. We've already picked up the items, so I think we'll call it. That's good enough on here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. I may go ahead and do might do Hirschfelden a little bit. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate your time, and thank you for watching. Have a good one.